I'd like to chime in a little bit on data, and I'm not going to do it for you here, but I give presentations on the data tidal wave that is coming. And you're right, Mark. Data can drown you. There's so much data out there that it can overwhelm you. What we're really in schools are going to have to figure out what data is important. And there's all sorts of like attendance data, grade. There's a lot of different data out there that's important, but it's up to educators. It's not up to technology companies to figure out what data is important. We can help you manage the data through AI, as you said, but AI doesn't help you unless educators come in and say, this is the data that is important for the health and well-being of a student. This is what helps them teach. Then we can take that data and using AI make sense of it. But if you just look at the data, I mean, think about the data growth in education just over the last year because of COVID. You have years and years and years of classroom materials that have all been digitized and now it's stored in the cloud. There is, I'll give you my one. I'm a little bit of a tech nerd, of course I am. So there's going to be by 2025 175 zettabytes of data stored every year. And I'm an old lawyer, so I don't know what a zettabyte is, but to give you an example, if you took if a grain of rice was one byte of data, you could fill up the Pacific Ocean 175 times with rice kernels, and that's the amount of data we're going to be producing every single year. You're overwhelmed with that data. So educators have to figure out what is important, and then they can automate that data and they can get, insights, dashboards on their students and health and well-being very quickly. But if they don't do that and just start looking at the data on their own, they're done. It'll just overwhelm them.